Hello and welcome back to our Journeyman series. We are with Toronto FC and sitting in second place after 22 games. There's about 3 months of games remaining, so hopefully we can push on here and maybe chase down Orlando, but I don't like our chances. Lombardi is into the team now. We did pick him up in the transfer window, so he has joined Fabian Bush here in the MLS, and we can get on with trying to win ourselves a championship. Now, in the last episode, I fucked up. I'm supposed to be scouting the MLS. I'm supposed to be scouting USA or Canada. I forgot to send the scouts out to those countries. I do apologize. I'm going to rectify this as soon as those scouts come back. They've got 1 month remaining, and I'm going to send one to the USA and one to Canada, and the third one will be from the list. So I do apologize for that. Completely forgot about it. I just was trying to get through some of the scouting countries that you did offer up, and yeah, completely fucking missed. I just had an absolute brain fart. So we'll rectify that in the next scout session. We'll go to the USA and Canada and see if we can get some homegrown talent into this Toronto side. But let's get into this action and see what we have installed today. Right, so it's a big game month here in August. We have the Portland Timbers. Is it Portland? I believe it's Portland. The San Jose Quakes and New England, LA, and DC United. Now, I know there's a couple of you guys that wanted me to play with the Quakes and Portland. Well, I'm gonna flip a coin here, and whichever one comes up is the game we'll play. All right, so tails will be for the Quakes. We're playing the Quakes. All right, here we go. Toronto FC hosting the San Jose Earthquakes. And hopefully you Quake supporters are not too bothered if we absolutely destroy them. But the way we have been playing has been absolutely delicious. And now we have Lombardi up front as a strike force with Javinko. So Toronto should be on the charge now. We are 2 games behind Orlando, but only 4 points do separate us. So we'll have to just keep winning when we're in control and hope that we can run them down. Let's get into this game. Early corner here for Toronto. It's going to be Bradley to deliver this one in. It's a deep ball, punched out by Bingham. Endo's got it. Slips this one off. Lombardi. And he's going to have to get used to the speed and pace of the MLS. Could be a little bit different from playing in Japan. Good challenge there from Bradley.
Played into the middle. Good tackle. Well, no sooner said.
There's Bradley.
They proved me wrong.
Pushing forward. Gets the run. It's Lombardi. Can he finish? Yes, he can. Lombardi opens his MLS account. 20 minutes has taken him to score. And Bradley, well, look at the turn and run from Lombardi. He knew the opening, and he just slots it in with his favourite right foot. It's 1-0 Toronto, and Lombardi, welcome to the MLS, mate. What a great way to open your account. A simple finish. It's 1-0 Toronto when Fabian Bush, with another masterclass in the transfer window, brings his man Lombardi across to America, to Canada. And he gets himself a goal within 21 minutes. And Javinko off to his Italian brotherhood in Lombardi. He couldn't turn on it. Oh, it's Lombardi again. And he breaks through. Can he get inside this one? He does well, Lombardi. He shoots. Oh, he's got to. It's fucking Lombardi. Lombardi! Lombardi! Fucking get in. What's he done there? The defender had no fucking idea. Oh, absolute ball control. Uses his weak left foot. Dolly's the keeper. Lombardi's got 2. It's 2-0 Toronto. Oh, keeper. What are you doing, mate? That is filthy. Maybe Lombardi paid him in this first game. I don't fucking know. But he's got 2 goals now in 31 minutes. Davide Lombardi. Quarter for the Quakes, 39 minutes gone. Lombardi's got 2 already. And he's going to look here to try and set something up. Endo. Lombardi with a cheeky backheel to Giovinco. Slips it forward, wanted Lombardi. Lombardi's throwing his fucking weight around. That's what we like to see. But it's going to get cleared out. And there's the whistle. Half-time, 2-0 to Toronto. Lombardi's had a field day here in the first half. Love it. Good ball down the line. Giovinco works his magic. Slots it forward. He's got Lombardi. Oh, drills Lombardi from behind. Wasn't going to let him in. Looking at his hat trick. That's got to be a red. Fucking send him off. See you later, dickhead. Fucking down to 10 men. Fatty Alashi has been fucked off. See you later, mate. Bye-bye. Go get yourself a Budweiser, mate. And it is down to 10 men for the Quakes. That is a filthy challenge on Lombardi. And it's going to be a free kick here. Javinko to take it. Can he whip something in here, Javinko? Oh, what a save from Bingham. A corner now for Toronto. It's going to be Bradley to deliver. He's going to try and see if he can find someone in the box. He can't. It's coming out to Endo. He's going to have a red-hot crack. Bingham is there. Corner for Toronto. It's going to be Bradley. Whips it inside. And Noah. Here's Bradley. Slips it off. Lombardi turns his man. Lombardi! Oh! 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 Unlucky. How the hell did Lombardi even turn? He's 6'1" of him. He's used his weak foot and the keeper's just got a fucking toe on it. There's Lovitz. Makes the push through. He's got Giovinco. He slips it off, but he's been drilled from behind. Well, a free kick here for Toronto in a pretty decent area. 90 minutes have gone. Well, Giovinco, no, we need to give Lombardi a crack at his hat-trick. I don't even know if he can take a free kick. Probably not. 22 yards out. Let's see what the lad can do here. Into the wall. And there's full time. So 2-0, Lombardi gets 2. And 3 points for Toronto. 12 shots. 12 fucking shots. We were all over them like a cheap suit. And miraculous game. Bradley had an outstanding game. A 9.4. Cracking effort from Bradley. Alright, the final scout report is back from Norway. And Carlson, I don't really think he's going to make the cut. 50 to 60 overall, 74 to 90 potential. We'll see what else we've got. Larson, reject. Mo, reject. Dahl, 90 grand. We'll keep him there for now. Gunderson looks okay. We'll hold him there. Rasmussen, yes, we'll sign this kid up. Reject him. Johannesson will be signing up. Dahl, it's tough. It's tough. I mean, they've got 94 potential, but they're going to take ages to grow, and they're not worth much cash at the moment. But let's just get them in to the youth academy. We'll see where they're at, and we can always release them if they're shit. All right, Bolivia, Castaneda, 100 grand. We'll sign him up. Cortez, reject. Joaquin Luna, 600 grand. 600,000 fucking grand. Sign him in. Hurtado, 250. No worries. Montenegro, you're rubbish. And Arnes, rubbish. All right. Goalkeepers. Ascari, we'll keep an eye on. Maybe come back. Ocean looks pretty decent. Villian is rubbish. Vertinen, rubbish. Karanen could be all right. Emil, rubbish. Pirinen. How can he be 200 grand with only an 86 potential? That is very different. I've never seen anything like it. Alright, maybe come back to that one. Constat is rubbish. Alright, we need... What are we doing here? 60 grand, reject. 190. 140. How is he two? I'm going to sign him up for 2. Well, let's just sign them all up. If we've got the room, why not? Youth squad is full. Alright. Alright, so Karanen comes in and the youth academy is full. Alright, so I need to send the scouts out. Apologies for not going to the USA or Canada. So we're going to go both of those countries now. So Vermeulen will be heading off to the United States. And 3 months. Let's look for... we need some defenders here. So let's go physically strong. And set up a scouting network here in Canada. What are we going to go? We're going to go technically gifted from Canada. And the 5-star scout. Well, let's get on the scout list. Alright, time to send out our 5-star scout. And I'll hit that generate button. And it is number 9, which has already been used. Number 58 has already been used. Number 56. There we go. 56 is from Melva HD. He said it will be China. So we're going to China with a 5-star scout. And see what we can find there. China, 3 months. And let's go and see. What do we need from China? Let's go for an attacker. Defensively minded. I don't really scout them very often, but we need some right backs and left backs for this team, I think. So let's try defensively minded. All right, players leaving on international duty. Lombardi has been called up for Italy. Wow, that's incredible. Irwin for United States, Johnson and Berlui are going out for Canada. All right, it's time for a U-Squad monthly report. The transfer window is shut. Karaninen 77 to 94, looking pretty decent. Severe Dahl is 77 to 92. He's got a really low overall, so he's going to have to grow very, very quickly. Johannesson 73 to 94. Christian Dahl 74 to 90. Ramison 75 to 94. Ocean 81 to 94. Solheim 77 to 91. Carlson 72 to 86. We're going to release him. Abelardo 78 to 92. Looks pretty decent. He's got a bit of pace about him. Castaneda 71 to 85. We will be releasing. Vergara 77 to 91. Now he's a 59 overall at 17 years of age. Could be pretty handy for this team if he can grow a little bit quicker. Prininen 66 to 94. Now I signed him up because of his value. He's only 15. It's weird that he's got that value. You'd assume that his potential was a lot higher. And yeah, I'm just going to keep an eye on him. Mikkola 78 to 92. He's 60 overall already. He's 18. He'll probably want to call up. Actually, he's 18. Let's get him into the team. Offer him a contract. Mikkola will be coming into the Toronto team. Eltonen is 65 overall. I have been training him. 85 to 94 potential. We're going to offer him a contract. That is for sure. Get him into this team. So 2 Finnish goalkeepers into this Toronto side. And who else have we got? Luna, 63 overall, 77 to 94. And technically gifted. We're going to offer him a contract. We don't want to lose him at all. So 3 players into the team. Right, the results for August. We won 2-0 against the Timbers, beat Jose 2-0, lost 2-1 to DC United, lost 2-1 to New England, and lost 2-1 to the LA Galaxy. So a poor run of form there at the end of the month. We move into September. Orlando are top of the table. We're going to play that game, this first one of the month, and then simulate through September. All right, here we go. It is top of the table clash here. Toronto hosting Orlando City. They're about 8 points clear and have a game in hand. So we really have to bring our aim game today. The aging side here at Toronto is the big ordeal here. Javinko's dropped to a 79 now. Johnson's dropped to a 69. And as they get on in age, they're going to continue to fall away. They've got, what, 7 points clear of us. So we need to start firing. Lombardi needs to put in a few more goals. Let's get into this game. Ndoa off to Javinko. Back inside. Ndoa has Lombardi, who takes a cracking strike and a good save. Recovered by Delgado. He whips it inside. Lombardi turns on it again, and another good save from the keeper. Toronto starting to work their way into the game. Kaka is still playing for Orlando, so that's where the qualities come from them. 2 good saves from the keeper, denying Lombardi, and we have a corner. It's Bradley, whips it in, and it's pushed away. Corner for Orlando, 33 minutes gone. It's a tense midfield battle at the moment. The ball comes out. It's a long shot and a good save from Irwin, denying them a goal. It's another corner for Orlando. They're pushing hard here for the go-ahead goal here. It's 1 versus 2 in the Eastern Conference, and Shea puts that one out. It should be a goal kick. Half-time, and it's 0-0 here between the 2 top sides of the Eastern Conference. Delgado turns his man. Oh, Lombardi. Oh! He's trying hard. He's trying fucking hard. I don't even know how he got in that position to shoot. There's Javinko. Out to Lovitz. To St. Ricketts. Down the line, Delgado. Cuts back through the middle. Javinko. Can he turn something on here? Feeds it out wide. Lovitz. Back to Javinko. Slips it off to Ricketts. He leaves it behind. It's Javinko. It's fucking Javinko. It's tackled. Oh, we can't get the shot away. And they put it over the line. It's going to be a throw-in and a last chance saloon here for Toronto. Delgado. Can he get something inside? No, he can't. It's kicked away. Bradley. Can he get on the end of this one? No, he can't. Morgan. Delgado. Oh, as we're going forward. But it's a 0-0 draw against the league leaders of the Eastern Conference, Orlando. So only 5 shots for both sides. 50% possession. That is how tight that game was. And Delgado with a 7.8, getting a start in front of Johnson today, was the man of the match. Right, monthly scouting update is back from China and Dongjiang Lao. Looks pretty decent. 275. We'll continue to scout him. Lee can go. Cheng Yang, 60 overall. No, thank you. Du Wangju. Yang Bai. No, thanks. Kong Huang. We'll keep an eye on him. And Bingding Zhao. We'll pass on him as well. This is Canada. Carson Wilson will be... How can he be 120 grand? 50 foot... Nah, sorry. Sorry, pal. Reject. Noah Gorthia looks okay. We'll continue to scout him. Victor Burns can bugger off. And Max Gordson. We'll keep an eye on him. And this is the United States of America. Nathan Wood. 130 grand. We'll keep an eye on him. Colin Cooper. 100 grand. We'll keep an eye on him. Adam Gibbs can... 110. He's not going to amount to anything. Reject. And Frank Burns... 190 grand. We will sign up. All right, U-Squad monthly report. Now, Vergara wants out, so when we get to him, we'll have a quick look. Now, Karaninen, 55 overall, 17 years of age, 77 to 94. Dahl, 69 to 85. We're going to release him. Johannesson, 73 to 91. Christian Dahl, 74 to 88. Ramison, 77 to 94. Ocean, 79 to 93. Nut Solholm, 82 to 92. Looks pretty decent wing up. Abelardo, 58 overall, 82 to 92 potential. Very, very good. Now, Vergara wants out. He's a 60 overall, 78 to 86. So we're going to offer him a contract and get him into this team. All right, Brendan, 67 to 83. We're going to release him. Buggeries overall, whatever. Hurtado, 75 to 93. Frank Burns, we've just signed in, 77 to 94. And that is our youth academy as it stands. All right, results for September. The draw against Orlando, then a draw against New York, a 2-1 loss to Sporting, and a 2-1 loss to New York. So Toronto on the slide here. And October only has 3 games, and then that's it. We're ready to play some finals. So it could be a really short season here. We'll just have to see how we go. I'm pretty sure we'll be in for some playoffs, but whether we can get through this in our first season, I'm not too sure. With the aging side falling away, we seem to be losing quite a few games. All right, let's just take a quick look at some of our youth academy players. And Lombardi is an 83. He's gone up 1. Who else have we signed in so far? Luna is a 64. He's gone up 1. Eltonen is 68. Gone up 3. Mikula is a 60. And I think that might be just about it. So, yeah, an aging squad, and they're all on the decline. So we need to turn this team around fast. If we're still here next season, hopefully we can go in and start looking for some free agents, because this team is getting old. All right, let's do some player upgrades if we get a chance. You know, I do record these a couple of days in advance and the like, so if for some reason we're through to the next season somehow and we don't get to these, I do apologize, but just leave the comments. If we're still here, we'll get on to upgrading these players. So Eltonen is a goalkeeper. He is number 12, 68 overall from Finland. Mikula from Finland as well. Lovely headband. Look at the size of him. He looks like he'd knock someone out in a Finnish nightclub. So let me know if you'd like any changes to his kit. And this is young Luna, number 17 at the moment. A right midfielder from memory. If you want to make any changes to his kit, let me know in the comments. Right, so as for the tables, things are getting a little bit interesting now, because we've played one more game than anyone else in the top 5. And the points are very, very close. We've lost quite a few games of late, which is uncanny, because we've brought in Lombardi. You'd think he'd be smacking them in left, right, and center, but we've fallen away, and we could possibly lose playoffs if things keep on. So, yeah, an interesting season. Started off so promisingly, we took over, and it's been a fall from grace as the players have declined rather quickly. So we'll just wait and see. I don't want to get through every single one so quickly. We've barely brought any youth talent into this. The international job's still yet to rear its ugly face to us, and it might be nice to stay here in the MLS for one more season. We'll see. I'm going to have a red-hot crack at trying to get through to the next stage, but we'll see what happens. But that's where we're going to leave it. Hopefully you're enjoying this series. Let me know how you're going with your Journeyman in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next video. I'm Spraying DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one.